my name is Joshua Phelps. I'm from Maroochydore, which is on the Sunshine Coast, about an hour from Brisbane in Australia. I went to college first off Thomas College and transferred to University of North Carolina in Pembroke. I first started playing soccer when I could walk. It's been a big part of my life growing up. I realised that I was a pretty decent player when a few referees and officials and parents from the sidelines started asking my parents for my birth certificate, so that was a bit of an eye-opener for me. My favourite soccer memory from a youth club or college match would be at my first college, Thomas College, being named Rookie of the Year. That was a big achievement for me. I had a few tough family issues back home and a lot going on the other side of the world, so it was a big relief to be able to do something good. My favourite professional player and why would be David Beckham. I'm a big Manchester United supporter, so he was a big part of Manchester United. So growing up, I couldn't stay away from David Beckham. I wanted to play for Tormenta because I saw how much of a positive impact they were having on the league. They were the PDL, franchise of the year. They had the highest attendance record. I just saw that they were doing everything right. So that was just something that I wanted to be a part of and something that I needed to be a part of. What I hope to gain, I hope to grow as a player and as a person. I feel like there's a sense of, you can be a good player and a good person, or you can be a bad player and a bad person. I think there's finding a happy medium. You can, as our coach has said, you can win games and still act like a loser, or you can lose games and still act like a winner. So I think, really starting to learn more about myself and grow as a person, as well as developing as a player and pushing to go to that next level.
Hi, I'm Sam Lofts. I'm from Swindon, England, which is about an hour west of London. I go to Lander University in South Carolina, and I'm going to be a senior in this upcoming fall. I first started playing soccer when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My parents got me into it, loved the game. And then as I grew up, I got older, I started realising this is something I want to do when I'm older. And yeah, I really enjoyed it and loved it. Had a real love for the game. My favourite memory was probably this past fall when I was playing for Lander. It was against Young Harris, who are our rivals. We had a couple of players last year who played for Young Harris, got a couple of players this year who played for Young Harris. I went on to score, we were losing 2-1, I went on to score the equaliser, 2-2, took them to overtime. And then we managed to score the winning goal to make it 3-2, which basically made us win the conference. My favourite soccer player there's a couple. One that stands out is Steven Gerrard. I'm a Liverpool fan, but everything that he does with class. He's a great player on the field, and he's just such a great personality off the field as well. And yeah, he's box-to-box midfielder. I try to copy his energy that he has when I play. I gained a lot last year on the field, just learning from new coaches, new players, understanding the game better. You're always learning about the game, what you can do yourself as well. I learned a lot, my skill set and what I needed to improve on, which helped me. It helped me go in when I went into the full season. I felt like I was a better player. So that helped me a lot with this season. And then this season for Tormenta, I want to do the same really. I want to build relationships on the field, I want to build relationships off the field. I really just want to improve as a player, keep improving and do the best I can. I've set goals for myself for this year and yeah, I just really want to achieve them.
My name's Kieran Roberts. I'm from Bournemouth, England, which is South Coast, so south of London, and I play for Radford University. I first started playing soccer when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I got picked up by AFC Bournemouth, who are a Premier League club, so at that point I started taking it seriously, realising something that I want to go about, continue playing. As a kid, my favourite soccer player was Steven Gerrard. He's just what soccer's all about, passion, heart, and that's what I think the game lacks these days, is players like him who have moved on now. But yeah, growing up he was always my favourite. Favourite soccer memory was actually recently, it's changed from last year. So this previous season for Radford, it was a windy, cold night, and we were playing in the semi-final of the Big South tournament. We were 1-0 down with 8 minutes to go. They scored. About 3 or 4 minutes to go on the clock. Corner comes in, and I won the header, scored the goal to equalise it. We then went on to win that game in penalties, which I took the first one there, and then went on to win the Big South final as well at home. So that was a great end to our season. You know, last year playing for Tormenta was great. You know, coming here off the back of an injury, kind of setting myself up to get fit again, start playing again, and realising Tormenta was, you know, the best setup in the PDL. Coming to Statesboro was great. You know, seeing the local area was fantastic, but actually playing on the team, the environment, the professionalism on the field and off the field is fantastic here. You know, I couldn't ask for much better. And like I said in my previous interview, it's the closest I've been to that professional environment I had at AFC Bournemouth back home. So to get to America and actually realise that there are, you know, goals and places like this that are heading in that direction, and Tormenta's already there, is fantastic. So to build on this season, just, you know, team results. Personally, I think last year, coming off the back of an injury, I'm, you know, a bit fitter this year, can push a bit more, but I just want to, you know, win with the team, get that playoff spot, and hopefully push for a PDL championship to lift that trophy.
I first started playing soccer when I was about 5 years old with my local club, Campbell United, and I suppose I was pretty decent, but yeah, I enjoyed it anyway. That was the main thing at that age. My favourite soccer memory was probably winning a national title with Wexford at under 18 level. I have quite a few memories from my time with Campbell. I still love the place there, and pulling on the Ireland shirt, even though I only got to do it once, yeah, it was pretty special. My favourite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Just the amount of goals he scores and how often he does it. Yeah, I think he's better than Messi, and I don't think there's anyone better, to be honest. I wanted to play for Tormenta because just the setup here is second to none, really. The professional level, it's so good. The work Darren and Nitra do for us, even apart from the coaching staff, they're unbelievable as well. And it's just you're made feel at home, and it's just top class here, to be honest. And I hope, apart from all the, obviously on the field, I want to take my game to the next level and have a good summer. All the off the field experience and meeting all the new lads and working with unbelievable people it's obviously going to make me a better person as well.